Good morning. It's 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. Some of us are up early. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's just adjust this a little bit so you can see me better. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're at a local garage a couple of miles away from Mule Vans at Revolution Laundrette. Just doing our laundry. It's a Sunday morning. I thought I'd come on and make this video because let me adjust this. I thought I'd come along. We're not sponsored by Costa Coffee either. I thought I'd come along and make this video as a way of explaining a few things. And I call it the where, the why, and the what. Where have we been? We've been pretty much relaxing, taking a social media break and all that malarkey, and just enjoying some time. We haven't been anywhere in the van. We haven't gone anywhere. We've literally been finishing work on a Friday at Mule, where I still work, staying at Mule Vans over the weekend, and just completely relaxing, just going out for dog walks, just spending time with Archie, and so on and so on. Not really going anywhere in the van, just maintaining the van, doing the odd job every now and then, but majority of the time just totally relaxing, away from social media, away from creating videos, and just spending quality time with the boy. Why, you will ask? Why have I been like this, or why have I done this? There's a number of reasons. One of the main reasons is literally I took Archie to a vet a while back. He's started to slow down considerably while taking him for a walk. I noticed it quite a bit where I'm having to walk slower and slower with him. So he went to the vets, and he has like an onset of arthritis as such, and they've advised me to cut down on the amount of walks that he has, and yeah, just go really slow with him and spend time with him and all that sort of stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching Archie now, probably since January time. How he's changed quite a bit in like being inside the van as well, like when he's sat down on his bed and all that sort of stuff, and then he gets to go jump up onto the side. He's not as springy as he used to be, and quite a few other people have noticed as well. My mum and people at Mule and that, Sean. I've also noticed how slow he is at trying to get up, and sometimes he struggles with his back legs trying to get up. So it's all these little things I've been watching, and obviously have to speak to the vets as well. So although we don't go out as long anymore, we're still going time wise, it still takes us as long, but the distance that we're walking is getting shorter and shorter. So I've just been wanting to spend quality time with the boy, because again, it's one of these things that I've always thought about after chatting to other people who've had dogs and in vans and travel, and their dogs have passed away. It's kind of like I don't want to constantly be driving for the sake of me to get to somewhere like a destination, and then for Archie to be sat behind the passenger seat, kind of trapped with not being able to see where he's going or what he's doing or something there. And then 7 or 8 hours later, we finally get somewhere and it's pitch black, and we're able to get him out and all that sort of stuff. That I don't think that's really a life that I want for Archie. So if I can mitigate and cut out some of the stuff that I have been doing in the past, which is just driving around aimlessly to go to places, then it gives him a bit more of a balanced, relaxed lifestyle, and then just getting out for walks. So that's kind of what I've been doing by not driving anywhere and staying at Mule for Archie. So, and he's my main priority in my life. The other reason is since New Year, I haven't really been enjoying chasing the dream, as should we call it, chasing the dream. So literally, like, sometimes when I started this journey of videos and all that, it was all about documenting my time with my dog. Then you suddenly get into the position where you've got 1,000 subscribers, you're starting to earn some money. Then you get transfixed on how many subscribers you got, how much money you can get, and how much like free stuff you can get sent to you, and this, that, and the other. And before you know it, your videos deviate away from it being about you and the dog. It becomes about being a subject matter expert and having to do videos about explaining electrics, or explaining like a power bank, and explaining this and all this other stuff that you've been sent. And before you know it, you're not actually going anywhere to enjoy time with your dog. You're going to places to document for your videos, and before you know it as well, like, your journey from A to B to get into those places is disrupted by having to stop to film different angles and drone up and this, that, and the other. And it just, over like Christmas and New Year especially for me, and this is no disrespect to the people I was traveling with and all that sort of stuff, but it just got so consuming that it made me not enjoy my idea of van life. And after the new year, I sold my drone and I sold some of my cameras to physically take a break from the filming process and having to go to places just to film. Because what I was finding as well was literally like, I'd make a plan to go to Scotland or something, but because I've done Scotland so many times, I was having to find somewhere new that I hadn't been to before in order to make content, instead of just going to Scotland and enjoy myself. So yeah, I decided to kick that into touch, to the effect that I'm not going to Scotland for this winter. I'm going to go and spend time with my family, my mum, for Christmas. So that's a big change. So there's a lot of whys that I've been thinking about since the turn of the year, and having this time being static at Mule and spending time with Archie and thinking about what I want from this lifestyle and what I want to do and all that sort of stuff, and being really selfish instead of occupying my time with other people. I've been very, very selfish in just keeping myself to myself and chatting to certain close people that I can trust with information and so on, to the effect of what is going to happen in the future. At this moment in time, the way I am feeling, and the way I look at Archie, and the way the van life community, this is my feeling, is I'm not enjoying it. Not enjoying the van life as much as I used to. And I think that's because times have changed. When I came into van life, Brexit had just kicked in, so no one really knew how that was going to have an effect. I went and did Europe post-COVID, and Brexit, it had its limitations, as everybody's found out, with travel restrictions and this, that, and the other. And then since coming back, I've just found my own way as such, with going to Scotland and all that sort of stuff. But it's now, you just start to notice how it's all changing. All the even in winter, some of the places that I used to go to have now got no overnight parking places. There's parking meters springing all up over the Cairngorms in places that I used to park up for free. And I know that some people might turn around and say, well, that's taking liberties by parking up for free. But the idea of having this van was to give yourself a bit of freedom to go off and find these places and enjoy time. But now it's the rise of van life with COVID and all that sort of stuff, and the amount of people that go to Scotland. Like, I always remember going to Aviemore and in my first couple of winters, and there'd been no one there in Aviemore at the Aldi car park. Like this year just gone, you couldn't even get into Aldi. The car park was rammed. It's so busy now, and I'm partly to blame for that, because of making videos and popularising van life in winter in Scotland, and I hold my hand up for that. So yeah, there's a lot changed in our lives. So, and I've been constantly sat here thinking about taking a new direction, or just taking the rest of this year as a break and all that sort of stuff, away from things like YouTube to try and refresh. But there's a thing that constantly comes back to me, is like some of the things that I've always wanted to do with van life you can't do because of the van and restrictions and this, that and the other. So, and then looking at Archie, how he's only going to get older, I just feel like we're possibly going to be looking into a change of direction. Whether that's we sell the van and move on, I just don't know at this moment in time, but we shall see. And what we're planning to do is take the rest of the year as a physical break. We'll do the odd video every now and then that is more focused around me and Archie, and not around van electrics or building stuff or making stuff or rebuilding the van part 20 or this, or power bank reviews and this, that and the other. It's just going to be about me and Archie, but as and when I want to make them, because I want to make them about our lives, so I have a record to look back on. So this is one of my last videos of me whining and whinging. So I just thought I'd tell you where we've been, why we've been missing, and what our future is. The future I don't really know, and I can't really give you an answer on what's going to happen in the future. I've got some ideas. I would still like to be, I don't want to go back to bricks and mortar, let's just say that. But how I move, whether I stay in the van and continue in the van and do it differently, or go traveling again, or go some different form of transport, I don't really know at this moment in time, because there's a lot of things I need to think about. So yeah, so stick with us. I hope that explains a few things to everybody, and I hope that you're all well. And as always, I am eternally grateful for everybody's support over the years. It is truly humbling when you have so many people who spend their time, investing their time in me and Archie, and have got to know us over the years. It is truly grateful. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the very best, and we'll see you at some stage on the next video at some time soon, maybe. Take care, all the best, bye bye.